Do you know that 70% of people who have a 9 to 5 are likely to dump the 9 to 5 job which they love to go look for another 9 to 5 job which will pay them higher wages? Now, they're leaving this 9 to 5 job which they love just because they want an increase in their wages. There's only 20 to 30% of people who can resign from their present job and go look for another job just because they want to be challenged on the job, just because they want a job that will push them to do more for themselves, like when it comes to their career. There's only 20%. So 80 to 70% of people who resign from one 9 to 5 to go hop on another 9 to 5, they actually do that just because they want an increase in their wage. So my friends, today I'll be discussing about side hustles that professionals can actually do with a 9 to 5 job without having to resign from the 9 to 5 job they love just because they want an increase in their wages. So before we start with the list of the side hustles, I would like us to check out those verses. It's Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6 to 8. It only talks about how the ants gather their harvest, they gather their riches, they gather their harvest without a supervisor, without any leader, without any overseer. They were able to harness the potentials that God has given them to do their best for themselves, to save for the rainy days. Okay, so I'm going to put the verse somewhere around here so that we can all see it and go through it. So the lesson here is this: the fact that you have a 9 to 5 doesn't mean that you should be limited at the point where your wages in that 9 to 5 takes you to. Your salary in that 9 to 5 should not be your only source of income. You can also harness other potentials and skills that God has given you to get more income by the side, which will help you to live a more comfortable and less stressful life. Okay, as someone who has a 9 to 5, first off, you have to think about the type of side hustles that will not take too much of your time. You have to think about the kind of side hustles that will require little to no risks, because of course we don't have money to waste. Okay, you have to also think about the kind of side hustles that you don't have to show up every day. So the first side hustle I will want us to look into is for you to actually look into yourself. Now, on this your job that you do as a 9 to 5 professional, what do you do? Are you in the banking sector? Are you in the financial sector? Like, what do you do? Are you into sales, marketing? Are you into IT? What do you actually do on your job, like the 9 to 5 that you do? What do you actually do? Have a 9 to 5, definitely you won't want to do something that will affect your 9 to 5 because it's your basic, like the main source of income. Now you're going to do something that will give you the opportunity to do it while you're doing your 9 to 5, and this is going to be on part-time basis. Okay, so start a consulting service for small business owners. Tell them, oh, I am into this, I'm into that, I can consult for you. So if you're into the finance sector, you can actually consult for small businesses. You can help smaller business owners to work on their QuickBook, work on and help them to check their monthly financial record. You can help them to budget, prepare what they will need for the other months to come. If they're making sales, if they're making profits, how is it going from month to month? Basically prepare their financial record for them and interpret it in the language that they can understand, for layman language, if I would say. You can create a consulting firm that is basically run online from your phone or your laptop. Now, secondly, if you're in the marketing sector, you can reach out to small business owners and tell them, hey, my name is this and this, and I have experience in this marketing and sales. I am a marketing strategist. Just position yourself. Tell them, I can help you grow your business from point A to point B by marketing your business for you. And you know what? Believe me, there are other business owners out there that are clueless. They don't even know what to do about their business aside from the shop that they have, aside from the physical shop that they have. They don't actually know ways that they can get more sales. You can come in as a marketing strategist and help them to work on their business, and of course they're going to pay you money. Now, you're starting off, and this is like a side hustle which you are going to be doing part-time. If you're an IT professional, you can look out for other organizations that will need your IT support. Any organization that can allow you to like work for them, provide them with your IT support knowledge that you have, provide them with IT support based off the times that you're free. So like on a part-time basis. Now, this doesn't have to be clashing with your 9 to 5. You know how to like position yourself, organize yourself, and fix in the time that you're free for you to be able to do this job. And it's going to fetch you money by the side. So when your salary is coming, your side hustle is paying off at the side also. Isn't this beautiful? So now this is the first thing I will tell you to do. Number 1 point, basically consulting for smaller companies to maybe bigger companies based off your knowledge as a professional, either in marketing and sales, either in finance, or as an IT individual. Whatever field that you know you do your best in and you know your work, you can consult and you can make money on a part-time basis. So definitely I'll advise you to start selling your knowledge as a digital product. Okay, so aside from the consulting service that you're going to render for people, another thing you can actually do for you to get more income by the side is for you to go and start selling digital products. Yes, you heard me right. Now this might sound like, okay, digital product everywhere, people are just talking about digital product. What is this? Does it really make, like, people make money from this? And it makes sense. All you need to do is for you to like gather all this knowledge, that you have, put it into an ebook, something that can be readable online, and start selling it. Utilize that opportunity. Maybe you're going to need like 3 to 4 hours. You can create an ebook that you can start selling based on your knowledge. Sit down, make sure it's something that is catchy, it's something that has value to give out there, and believe me, people are going to buy it. Try to solve a problem with what you know, because it's what you know. Other people are looking for answers for that same thing. They don't actually know it. So put this information together, create an ebook. This might take you 3 to 4, 5 hours to create, but you're going to do that and put it online. You can sell it on Etsy, you can sell it on Seller, you can sell it on Amazon, you can sell these products there, and you're good to go. People can start buying. It might not be a lot of money, but at least people can start buying, and you're seeing something from there added to whatever that you have as an income. Okay, so create a digital product and start selling it. Put your knowledge together, put it into a book that is value packed, and start selling it online, and people are going to look for it. Advertise. You can share the link with people for them to go check it out. You can like announce yourself, sell your products without shame, because of course you're looking for money, but you're doing it in a legal way, which is what you're supposed to do. So now we're going to the third thing that I will advise you to do as a side hustle when you have a 9 to 5. Now the third thing is for you to go and create an investment portfolio that can help you get dividend payments. You can create and set up an investment portfolio that can help you to start getting dividends, passive income, every 3 months, every 2 to 3 months. You get it quarterly, you get something. Now the amount of how much is basically going to be based on how much that you invest. If you invest little, like very small money, definitely most of these investments opportunities, they only have like 18 to 19% interest rate. So if you invest something like just 10,000, 20,000, and you're not consistent, definitely you know that your dividend is not going to be something very big. So I'll advise you to look for 2 to 3 investment opportunities that you can actually invest in from your 9 to 5 wages that you get. Take something and use it as your saving. Like, invest into those opportunities. It might be stocks, it might be the federal government bonds, it can be any of the the investment opportunities that are out there. Even on this channel, you can see a lot of them. You can watch my video on that and you see an idea. You have ideas of different type of investment that you can do. So you can take 2 to 3 of them and invest in them consistently. When you get your wages, you put in money there. You put, at least do your best to put in something reasonable, so that as you're getting the passive income, it can pass as your side income. Now, this might not be every month, but 2 to 3 months you can get it. There are some investment app that pays quarterly. There are some that pay like 2 times in a year. It depends. So if you invest something that is reasonable enough, definitely you're going to be getting your dividends, and they're going to be reasonable amounts, which can serve as your passive income. Okay, now you can use this to plan for your school fees for the kids. You can use it that you can use this to plan for, okay, any emergency fund that you're keeping aside. You can just do a lot of things with it without touching your salary for some of these things. Now, this will still serve as a passive income. It will still serve as side hustle for you. And remember, your capital is there, is going to be appreciating, and then you're getting this passive income from it. Fourth side hustle I'll advise you to do is this. Do you have a skill in you? Are you good in painting? Are you good in electrical work? Are you good in catering services? Maybe you're a lady, you're a woman, you can cook. Even if you're a man, you can cook. You can make food. Like when you cook, people will be licking their fingers. They'll be like, oh, delicious. Of course, I'm a foodie. So you can actually do something that will make people say, oh, this person can cook. Or you can make finger foods, like small chops and all that. Just package yourself in a way that when people see you, they will be like happy to patronize you, if you know what I mean. This is going to start with your branding. Don't take your business and think, oh, it's just a small business I'm doing, so I can just do it anyhow. When people order from you, instead of you giving them something to remember, you just package the food anyhow and give it to them. No. If you know how to cook, you can tell people in your cycle, oh, weekends when I'm off work, I do soup delivery. I can cook oha soup. I can cook egusi soup. I can actually make mouth-watering okra soup. I can make delicious fried rice or jollof rice. It depends on what you know how to do. There's something that you really know how to do, that you're good at. You can monetize that. You can turn that into a side hustle. It all depends on how you do it. So, aside from the cooking services, if you know how to bake, when people have birthday, you give them the kind of cake that they will always want to order more. Even when it's not their birthday, they will just want to order for cake just to have it in their fridge, because your cake tastes nice. It tastes very good. This is the way to keep customers, and this is how customers will keep coming, because the person that buys from you and sees that, oh, you delivered, you did well, even from the packaging to the branding to the actual product that you sold itself, it speaks volume for you. They are the ones that are going to recommend you to other people, and people will start asking you to do this. And this is something that you can do on the weekends that you're free, or you can do after work when you're free. It depends on when the order comes and all that. So just look at the things that God has given you, the skills that God has given you. The fact that you have a 9 to 5 does not mean that you have to stop there. You can actually achieve more, okay? You can actually do more for yourself. Yes, you're not going to stress yourself. There's time for rest, there's time for everything. But if you plan yourself well, you can be doing some of these things aside. If you know how to paint, imagine if you have a contract of painting a duplex, maybe 10 duplex, 5 duplex. You just get some people, hire them on a part-time basis. Weekends, you do your job and you have your money and you go. You know, especially when you're in Nigeria, to an extent, I don't think labor is too expensive in Nigeria. If you have a contract to paint a building, maybe how many story buildings, definitely you're not going to do it alone. You can look for all these guys that are actually looking for something to do per diem, and you pay them per diem. They come with you, you direct them, you tell them how it's done. Just make sure you do something that the person that gave you that contract will be very proud of, because that's the only way the person is going to recommend you to other people. So This is it. And now if you're a lady again, or you're a woman, you're a lady, you're a mother, another side hustle that you can do as a professional who has a 9 to 5 is for you to actually start drop shipping. Yes, I said that with my full chest. This one, oh god, like when I was working in the bank, I was selling hair. I actually started selling the hair. I sell human hair even before I got the banking job. So when I got the job, I did not let it slide. I continued posting online, just posting, and I was doing it casually, just posting on my WhatsApp status. And believe me, I know how much that I make sometimes before the end of the month from that business. And this is something that I don't even carry it on my head like the way I was supposed to, because of course I have 9 to 5, and then I was like, oh, I just do it like casually, just within my cycle. Then maybe people from my cycle will advertise to their friends like that, but I made sure that I delivered. If you remove your money, your hard-earned money, to buy from me, I will make sure that it is my duty to make you not to regret that money that you parted with. So this is how I made sales. Even now that I've left the bank, I still sell hair. I sell hair and people buy from me. So this is like, sometimes the income I get from that is like double of my salary as somebody that works in the bank. And before the end of the month, I have like twice my salary sitting in my account. And I'll be like, oh my god, imagine if I start saying, oh, because I have a 9 to 5, I'm not going to do any other thing. I will be waiting for my salary from month to month. It does not work that way. You can actually achieve more. You can do more for yourself. You can do more to make yourself comfortable, to make yourself happy. Because of course money is not everything, but even the Bible have said it, that let's do the best that we can do while we are strong. Because this is just like the story of the ants that I just shared recently in Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 8. When you're strong, now that you're strong and you're doing a 9 to 5 job, hustle and add something to your salary, add something to your wages. Because by the time you retire, of course, you don't have that time again, you don't have that energy again to do the things that you would have done. So let's do our best to harness, or is it to harness, they used to say. So let's do our best to harness the opportunities, the skills that God has deposited in us, to make sure that we're doing things that will give God glory and it will make us happy. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed, and let me keep seeing your comments. If you have any idea of other side hustles that young professionals or people in the professional field that have a 9 to 5 can also do, you can please drop it for us in the comment section, and I'm sure that anybody that stopped by to watch this video will also see these comments, and it will be very good and helpful to people. So guys, until I see you next time, ciao. Keep building wealth and keep doing your best to better your financial life. Bye.